And today we're going to kind of take a look at where we might or might not be in what is known as the Wall Street Cheat Sheet, the psychology of a market cycle. And before I started, I was like, you know what? I see some of these guys on the left that I recognize over here. Bot G11, whatever, Dark Energy, Alan Masters. Like, I don't see Magic Poop Cannon anywhere. He used to top the chart. Alan Masters topped the chart. Dark Energy's topped the chart. Now this guy's topping the chart. And I follow and track the comments many times. And watch how these human beings react. And these guys, these aren't like trade calls like, oh, they're charging for this. No, this is free information. Yet it's kind of a trade call in a sense because they're doing the TA on a coin or so. So you can kind of figure out when I should get in or out, and they talk about it. And even these guys with free information take an absolute beating each time the market doesn't do what they thought it would do. And now some of them are learning, you know what? I'm just going to give two scenarios every time. If this happens, we're going to go up. If this happens, we're going to go down. So that they can't be wrong. Because so many people go after them. And I follow some of the commenters who follow them. They cheer them on. This guy's great. He's the best. Gives a couple of bad scenarios that, in other words, what he thought was going to happen did not happen. So either someone missed out on profit or got into something, trade, and then it didn't do well. Then they come back, you suck, blah, blah, blah. They move to somebody else. I follow them. They go somewhere else. One of these other guys. Hey, this guy's the best. He's one of the best out there. Yeah. Yeah, good call. Good call. Makes a bad call. You suck. You've got the last two wrong in a row. I don't know what the hell you're looking at. You're not looking at your Elliott wave right. All of a sudden they critique him now. They go back to somebody else or the original guy they poo-pooed. It's funny to actually watch these people do that because they've done it to us too, me and Trader Boss. They will do it to every single trade call group on the face of the earth because that's just the way people are. But this is funny for me because this is free. And these guys are really good at what they do. I watch, I listen, I look at their charts. Hey, I can't poke holes in a lot of this stuff because these guys are spot on. Yet, they say one wrong thing, got it wrong. Oh, and this is free. Incredible. So I want to show you where I think we might be in the Wall Street Cheat Sheet, Psychology of a Market Cycle. Where are we, potentially? So let's look at Bitcoin because, again, that's the leader, so to speak. And we'll pull up in this chart here. I'm going to try to move it up here a bit just to give us a little more room for this baby. Okay. So, again, first of all, this is something someone drew a long time ago. It's great, Wall Street Cheat Sheet. But that doesn't mean every coin or everything you've ever invested in follows this identically. Like, that's not possible. Where it's literally, it's a cheat sheet to show you roughly how it looks, a complete market cycle looks. This was December, as we see up here, December, January, February, March, February, oh my God, March, April, May, here we are. So we see all this, which I think would be right here. All of this is right here. Not quite to anger, but it's touching it. It's right there, okay? Then we have this, it's going back up, which is right here, in my opinion, right here. Above the N and the G of anger, okay? Then this happens, which I think, even though it looks a little shorter than this picture, I think that's what this is right here. So this is here, possibly. So if that's where we are, and this is what the market looks like right now in here, that means we're somewhere over here by this depression area, right? We are somewhere past this, just a little bit, over by these little humps, we'll call them, like right here. We're just about to touch the D, and we might be touching this D depression over the next 2 or 3 days, and then all of a sudden, this starts happening. 21st, 22nd of this month, May, 23rd, 24th. We're into June. Hey, I don't suckers rally. I'm not falling for that. It's another one of these here. I'm not falling for that, you know. But this is what's happening. Disbelief, right? This rally will fail like the previous, Joe. You know, you're moving the goalpost, you know. Hope, wait a minute, recovery might be possible. Optimism, I think the rally's real. And then some of y'all gonna jump back in. Meanwhile, I stayed in. I'm way down here. I'm fine. Got back in, you know, if you're out, you got back in down here and you rode through it good. So the only other possibility I could see here, which would be, if you notice, right in here, is more downward or lower price than over here in the anger level. So if you look though, and there's one little candle wick here at 6052 roughly, where this baby got to on this day, 6052 roughly. Okay, but without that wick, it was about 6800. So if it's at 6800, this actually is lower here, as you can see, 6600. So again, to me, get out of that. I think we kind of passed this. Honestly, just looking at this, I think we've passed this part, and we're entering over here again. Depression, man. Joe, how much longer? I thought it was May, April, dude. Now June's, you know, we're almost to June, and you know, you're getting depressed. You were already angry about missing out. December, January crashed into February. Oh my God, it was brutal. You were pissed. We were all, you know, everyone's angry about that. That's all right, guys. It'll recover. Okay, look, it starts to recover a little bit. Oh, back down. It's depressing more than it is angry now, isn't it? Are you angry about when you look at your portfolio or whatever, or are you more depressed? Like, man, when's that market coming back? Come on, man. Yeah. I'm pretty certain most of you would raise your hand and say, yeah, it's more of a depression, you know, depressed feeling than angry at this point. Yeah, we've already passed January and February, you know. So I think that's here. Now, what I was going to say is the other example might be that this right here is actually the anger part. And if it's the anger part, this still has to happen. And we're going lower, which would mean, you know, 5,500, 5,000, you know, $5,000. And then we go through the sideways a little bit, goes up a little bit, maybe it's back to here. My ass, 10,000, that's too much. More like 9,000. Depression kicks in, you know, oh, it's still going sideways. But that doesn't fit what I think I'm looking at here. I think my first, you know, hypothesis, if you will, fits better. That I think we've already passed the anger over here, maybe, you know, because or maybe the anger is here. Because I mean, again, if you look here, up, down, here, up, down, right here. Maybe this was the anger, right? If this is the anger, right here, it came out of it, went up, went way back down, and hit this low over here, which would put you over here. Of course, that's a much shorter period of time, but again, time is meaningless on this chart. You just have to look and try to figure out where these things happened, you know? Which still means this is the low point, basically, and we should be over here, roughly. You know, one way or the other, I think we're somewhere about to touch that D, or maybe we're touching the D in the depression right now, like today, yesterday, kind of a thing. And then it's finally, over the next few days, going to start getting good. Again, that chart I showed you, the little cycle thing, and I'm not sure what that wave is. That was showing, but what did he say? The 21st, I think. He felt like around the. I think I said whatever I said in the video. I showed you the chart. I think it was the 21st that he felt like that. You know, if the cycle timing's right, you know, that bullish sentiment should come back and show itself basically in a pretty big way, which would mean we get out of this month in a very positive note. You know, May and then into June. So again, for me, I feel like we're over here. Some people are ready to throw in the towel. I saw one comment actually. Felt like, man, I'm ready to get out. I'm just, you know, how much longer? I just feel like it's not coming back now. You know, it's right here, right? Depression. Let's make this bigger now. Depression. My retirement money is lost. How can we pay for all this new stuff? I'm an idiot. That's here. Yeah, you are here. We just went through this, and while this was happening, I'm showing this same chart. Hey, look at this, guys. I think we're over here. You know, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And we've now passed this, I believe. I think. And I think we're right here. My retirement money is lost. How can we pay for all this stuff? Oh, relax, guys. Because when you feel like, oh, I'm going to throw in the towel, sure as hell, you know, sure as crap, you got out. Son of a gun, it started going up. Damn it. Well, now your retirement money, you took the big beating on. And now you're mad because you shouldn't have. And now you're debating, should I get back in now? And then you might do it. And then this happens. Suckers rally. Oh, look, it's going down. Damn it, I lost my money again. I'm not playing that game again. I'm getting out right now. Only to find out, no, it was a real rally. It's off to start a new cycle. That's why those freaking emotions, right? Those emotions will get you just about every time unless you can put them in check. Some people can put them in check. And honestly, the numbers show hardly anybody is capable of doing that. When compared to everybody else, hardly anybody has that ability to do that. That's why very few traders are really successful. That's why there are very few really good traders out there. So just look at the chart, try to figure out, pull up your own charts, look at Litecoin, look at the whole market cap, look at whatever you want to look at. It's going to look very similar to this. And you should be able to figure, well, yeah, Joe, I think we are. You know, are we here or are we here? You know, again, I think we're right there on that D, touching the D. So just want to share that with you this morning. Nothing, again, market's not really doing anything. Just kind of flat at the moment, just like yesterday. And we'll wait and see what happens. I'm not selling. I'm not panicking. I told you, I've got a fuse like 2 miles long. And it takes that end of that fuse before I say, okay, I've had enough, I'm out. Like, this ain't, we were all wrong, and I'm out. It'll take a long time for that to happen for me. And standing by that this whole time since I got into cryptos has got me to where I'm at. Patience, turning those emotions off. Don't panic, do stuff, because your emotions are the one that's making you panic. Your emotions are making you panic. The best thing you could do right now, if you're like, if I'm talking to you and you're like, yeah, that's me. Stop looking at your phone. You know, the portfolio. Matter of fact, maybe even get rid of it. Get rid of the freaking app. Get it off your phone. Don't go look at this stuff. Take a break for a few days, maybe a week, whatever it is. Just go do something. And I know it's gonna be tough because how the hell do you not look at it? Well, I have those assets. I need to look at them. I want to see what they're doing, right? And you're playing with your mind again. So in that case, I don't know what to tell you. You know, we are our own worst nightmares, right? Us people. You are your own worst nightmare. But I'm not. I've learned. It was brutal at first. I mean, I remember, oh my God, you know, I'm actually believing a Webbot report. Litecoin's going to go triple digits. I actually believe this. And this thing can't even get to $50. And this is going to happen before the year ends. Yeah, Webbot has nailed it, so you know what? I'm going with it. And sure as shit, it did. Cha-ching, thank you very much. Give me my money. And I know there's a lot of people out there these days. Litecoin's done. It's not. Nope. Get out of that coin. Okay. You could do that if you want. But I'm not. Like I said, you'd almost have to pry Litecoin from my cold, dead hands. Very, very infrequently will I take a little bit of my Litecoin. For example, I did with Theta and Digibyte. And I moved out of some others, what I thought was slower moving coins, to do that as well. But after I did that, I'm like, ain't enough. Ain't enough. I feel so good about Theta and Digibyte. I need more. Even more than I originally. I'm going to sell a little bit of Litecoin to do that. And it wasn't actually painful, which told me it was probably a good decision. Because it is painful for me to pull the trigger on getting rid of some Litecoin. Let me tell you something. But we'll see, right? Just like last year, it can't happen. It's never going into the 100 triple digits. Cliff high. Can't wait for December, Christmas time to come. It can't happen fast enough, so these freaking trolls will leave me the F alone. Basically stating he knows with absolute certainty it's going triple digits. When it wasn't even kind of close. And it did it. It did it. And I'm going to make another prediction right now. This is going to anger the living shit out of some people. And I love it. I'm willing to bet that the psychic picks perform way better than any chartist, technical analyst, you know, with their thing. Period. And I'm going to tell you, not just because of this reason. I already know this, but this isn't why. They've already done a test like this in the past. And the psychics blew the traders out of the water. This is a long time ago, back in the, you know, prior to Bitcoin and any of that stuff, way long time ago. And the psychics wrecked, performance-wise, the best in the industry. So that's why I don't have a problem using these people. I think it's going to be fine. I've given out numerous calls from them. I told you, hey, they said this, hey, they said that. Some of those coins have gone from 250% to even 500%. Look up Ontology. $2 went to 10. Red coin, even DigiByte was 2 pennies. You know, again, and I'll give Utsava all the credit in the world. And when I first reached out to her, I'm like, look, you know, you've made some great calls. I'm like, hey, listen, if you feel like there's one that or two that might be ready to move, you know, shorter term kind of a thing rather than having to wait. If you like get that, you know, would you mind telling me? And she's like, yeah, sure. And she did, and I come out and do a video on it. And sure as shit, bloop, 100%, 80%, 50%, done. Like, insane. So that in and of itself is going to anger maybe the entire crypto community, except for a few of us woo-wooers, because they can't possibly accept that somebody with a psychic ability could make better calls than all their scientific training and, you know, technical skills they have. So sit back and watch some of these things perform. I'm telling you, it's going to be mind-blowing. And the good news is it's not only going to be these psychic picks. There's going to be some good coins elsewhere. Plain and simple. But damn it, I'm staking a lot of my own money on these psychic picks. And so far, so good, by the way. So far, so really good, as a matter of fact. So while we're waiting for the market to recover so that Jay can do his thing, technical analyst, and then give out some trade calls based off technical analysis, once Bitcoin's over that 11 plus K mark, you know, there'll be some good times coming there. But again, I love throwing out a little bone that's ridiculous, and then it freaking goes, 2.5, whatever, 3 times. Love it, because I know how upset people get when it happens, and they won't even come out here and say, yeah, you know, you did get those 3 in a row right. Me through them, the psychic, really, not me. They can't even say it. They can't even say, yeah. They won't even say, oh, you got lucky. Nope. They pretend like these liberals do, like it just didn't happen. It's not on the record. Just pretend it's not there. Oh, no, my video's still there. Go look at it. Here's where I gave it to the trade call group before I gave it to everybody else. Look at what the price was then. Theta coin, 12, 13 cents. Trade call group got it first. Boom. And then I've got some guy on Twitter. Joe, it's not nearly 100% on Theta. Maybe for you, but it wasn't 100% for us. We only got 50%. So just setting the record straight. You little bastard. You got 50%. You got it for free. You schmuck. The trade call group, who are paying customers, got it the day of I gave it out at 12 to 13 cents. 12 plus 12 is $24 or cents. Jeez, I'm thinking 12 cents plus 12 cents is 24 cents. We've touched that. Go look right now. We've touched it. Double your money, 100%. So no, not just Joe, but Joe and a whole bunch of trade call members. And some of them were a little slow to get to it, so it did rise up on them. 16 cents, 15 cents, whatever. It's not my problem. And you're damn straight, I'm going to get in a coin before I tell anybody about it, because I'm going to get into it first because I freaking love the thing. And because of that, hey, you guys get it next. Is there a problem with that? You know, is anyone upset that you got it for free on YouTube? 0 fee. And you're up 50%. Again, these people and their emotions and their greed. Always looking to point the finger at somebody else. I can't give away for free 50% of whatever money you put into some coin I gave out, in this case Theta, because of Michelle. I can't even give you 50% profit in a pretty short period of time. And there's some way that that's not good enough. You know, like, how dare you? You got 100% gain and only got 50. I told him, how about I Willy Wonka your ass next time? Good day, sir. You get nothing. Good day. How about that? But again, all these comments are coming now, which lets me know where we are in this baby right here. We're in this whole zone right here. Honestly, anger, depression, all together. But again, I think we're now far over to the right in the depression side. How much longer, Joe? Man, I thought it was like the last 2 weeks of April. Whatever happened with that, man? May, man. I thought May was going to be... Oh, now it's June, July, September, or September. No, it's not now. That's what Michelle White Dove has said since February. Actually, I'm just telling you what she said. I couldn't put a date. If you ask me, Joe, when do you think, you personally think, such and such? I mean, like, when's the market? Joe, when do you see the market going up and doing good again? I don't know. I can't sit here and tell you, looking at something that, the last week of, May, here's why it's going to go good. I mean, I can give you some ideas why I think it's going to move soon. Again, we have the consensus meeting. More people showed up than ever before. It was great, The banksters, they're getting in. The regulations, it's coming. This is all good news. And I don't know why people get so tied up. Well, it didn't happen this month. How about next month? Maybe it didn't. Again, go look at last year and see how long, even Litecoin, went sideways. And the whole damn time, because it's sitting there, Jay Snip here, hey guys, listen. You really need to get some Litecoin. I'm telling you need to get some Litecoin. How about Jay Snip in November of 2013, back from Tennessee? Hey guys, this market's up. When it crashes again, this time, I don't think you should get Bitcoin. I need you to look at Litecoin. Check this out. This time, I think you need to jump into Litecoin. It was 6, 7, 8 cents in January 2013. It's gone up to $39, back down to $3. This crash happens. I think we need to get into this one. I have a freaking video. It's still there today. November 2013. How upset would you have been at me? Because I didn't have hardly... I had, 20,000, 15,000 subscribers back then? Maybe 10,000. I don't know. 2013. Shit, I don't even know. Maybe 10,000. How many of you would have loved to have been following me then, and also been willing, assuming you were willing to jump into this investment, but finding out that this damn coin was pennies then, and is now $3. And yes, from that time period to freaking 2017, the chart for Litecoin. Let's, just for the hell of it, let's put this up, because this doesn't even go back far enough. It stops in 2017, or excuse me, 13, but it doesn't go all the way back. But look at this: $3, $3, $3, $3, $3, right? And here I am, November 2013. This run up, here it is, 30, 50. I actually got to 50, and I'm telling everybody, the next time this market crashes, Bitcoin that was, you need to look into Litecoin. So when this comes down after the correction, we need to start looking at some Litecoin. This is freaking 2013. Got to $50. I can hold my mouse there steady enough. 50, 39, 50, boom. Comes down, 15. Imagine being in here. You're all excited. $18 Litecoin. Oh, I got in. Starts to rise again. $24, 26. Yes. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Down, 20, 21, 18. I'm back where I was. Oh no, 15, 13, 11. What the? 7, oh no. And just assuming you held the whole time. $4, look at this. 2014, November, $4. $1.69 in 2015. $1, $2, $3, $4, $2, $3, $4. We're still in 2015. Now we're in 2016. $3, $4, $3. Point being, look at how far I have to drag my mouse across till we get to 2017. Even February, $4, 2017. March, $3, $4. Still, $3, $4 Litecoin just last year. Literally a couple months ago, a year ago. And what's the price today? Oh, I don't know, $139. Again, everyone is so stuck in this little... You can't see the freaking forest through the trees, and I'm trying desperately. Being attacked, being called names, being everything. Because the market's down, and people are a little bit depressed seeing their numbers. And as soon as it recovers, make my own psychic prediction. Joe, you're the man. Joe, I love you, brother. Thanks for helping me on this. Joe, awesome, man. You sure called it on Litecoin, man. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And then when the correction happens, Joe, man, I thought you said the thing you were reading said end of the month should be good, man. Whatever happened with that little thing? I don't know. I mean, it was news. I saw it. I read it. I don't know. But when that one happens in the future, are we talking $1,500 Litecoin fell back down to $900? Again, would you be upset if you got in at $18? Way the hell back here. $18. End of 2013, let's say, roughly. So 2014 to 2015, that's 1 year. 2015 to 2016, 16 to 17, 17 to 18, 18 to 19. You waited 5 freaking years, but you amassed a bunch of Litecoin at $18. You didn't even touch it. When it ran up to $15 in this example, $1,500 in this example, I know it hasn't gone there yet. And you sell off all of it. And then it goes down to 900. You're like, yes, nailed it. And then it goes to 3,000, 4,000. You sit there and go, man, damn it, I've been waiting 5 effing years. If I'd have just waited 3 more months, are you kidding me? You know, one of those kind of things. At the same time, you got out at $1,500 in at $18. Sure, it took you a few years, but you lived through it. But look at how long this sucker went sideways, basically. These little tiny movements until 2017. Now it's crazy volatile. So try to put your emotions in check. I'm here for you. Even through all the FUD and the people angry. Those same people who are upset now will be calling me the kindest words ever. Not because of it, not even because I did something. At that point, the market took care of it. It went up, went back up. They're back above their buy-in or their cost average. Done. Hey Joe, good job, man. Yeah, man. Market's down. Joe, man, what the F, dude? I thought you said. I thought you told me. I thought. Can I just ask everybody one thing? Where in the hell is personal responsibility in all of this? Because again, I got a guy on freaking Twitter that I made 50% in what, a month and a half or something from when he got in, I guess. I'm not sure exactly when he got in, but it had to be after I did the video, so probably about a month and a half ago. I don't know. Well, you made 100%. Let's just set the record straight. The rest of us only got 50. Oh, Jesus. You know, Frank Rizzo said, "Oh Jesus, string me up and hang me the way you're talking. Holy, I'm a New Yorker. What am I supposed to say? You know, string me up and hang me. You got it for free, you ungrateful bastard." And the trade call group didn't get it for free, which is why they got it earlier and got in at 12.5 to 13 cents. Actually, it went to 11.9 too. So maybe some of them went to 11.9. Who knows? But this is the game, right? This is how it is. When you're a YouTuber, this is the stuff, and it doesn't matter what you talk about. It could be gaming, it could be taking pictures of beautiful scenery. There's going to be thumbs down. There's going to be you suck. There's going to be there's going to be I'm better than you, and then you click on their channel, 0 followers, 0 uploaded videos. What the? Save your comment for yourself. All I know is that I've made some people some incredible amounts of money since last year. Incredible amounts of money. And most of that, basically, pretty much all of it last year was free. There was no charging until we got into late December. We're turning on the website. We're going to do these training courses and all that. We didn't even do trade calls then. Remember, we were just doing the training courses. So that's, wouldn't get any trade calls. We gave them for free. Trader Jay did. Freebies. I had a lady tell me, Joe, you just, in the last 2 weeks, you made me like, I think she said it was a $1.5, $2 million into like 3 of the calls Jay gave out for free in December. And I was like, wow. Obviously, she went a bit heavy into those trades, obviously, to make that kind of return. But she did it on 3 different ones. Anyways, that was one instance. There were several others. All I'm trying to do out here is share with you what I've learned, what I think I know, and get people out of debt. And so far, it's working. It's just that people can't handle the down markets. And they get antsy and they're waiting. I thought you said that. I thought, moving the goalpost. I'll move the damn goalpost a year from now if I know that freaking Litecoin or any of these coins I'm in is going to be freaking epic. And you should too. Why are people set on this like linear time? Like this day, this time, you know, Dragon Kid set, the kid made call after call after call after call. That was fantastic. What about May 9th? Not looking good. We didn't see a rise in Bitcoin or Litecoin, much less the rest of the market, to the 19th and then a sell-off. We had the sell-off now. Shoot, maybe the sell-off started on the 9th and is going to the 19th. And then, like he said, at the 21st or 2nd, it recovered. And then we start going up, you know. Oh, you got it wrong. Oh, string him up and hang him the way you're talking. Did he make you money on the other 5 calls he gave out or more? Well, hell yeah, he did. They were great. And you're going to burn him alive now for the one thing he didn't? Again, man, people, that greed and that just me, gimme. It's off the chain. I mean, damn. Some of you guys. Holy crap. You know, and in our trade call group, May is free. Guess what else is free? June. We want to make sure everybody is absolutely in some nice profit before we even think about charging for our own group again. But we've got to see BTC, Bitcoin, above that 11, I think he said 7K, he'd feel real comfortable. Because again, the market follows. Bitcoin rises, the whole market rises. It all goes together. So yeah, you might be able to scalp a few little things here and there. He's just like, nope, I'm not seeing the bullish signs I need to see. So we're not going to give out those calls. However, I'm over here. Hey guys, you know, in the trade call, Jay Snip here, you know, Psychic, so and Utsava, or this one said this, you know, like back in April, Ontology, which I gave that even earlier than the trade call group when I was in Sarasota. But by then it was already $4. Thing went up to $10. You know, I just, you know, someone could have doubled their money on that. There, you know, you want your trade call up. There's a, you know, there was a great pick from Utsava. But I always say, you know, hey, it's Utsava. This is not like an official, you know, Trader Jay giving you this. He's going to do it on a technical basis, not psychic. You know, that's me. That's why I always specify, hey, it's Jay Snip here. But hey, just saying, they've done well, you know, and sure enough, they've continued to. So I don't care what the source is. I don't care if someone came to me an email, Joe, every time I take my dog and take him for a walk, he takes a dump by this tree. I'm seeing these symbols like flash at me in the tree bark, and then the last 5 have been spot on. I wouldn't dare come out here and tell you about it. I'd say this is absolutely nuts. But I'd tell them privately, all right, well, tell me the next one. All right, it's this one. I go look at it 2 days, 3 days later, 5 days later. Holy crap, it jumped. Nicely. All right, I'm listening. Give me another one. Gives me another one. Holy crap, it did it again. At that point, I'm still usually not ready to give it out. 3rd time. All right, I've seen enough. Guys, listen, I've got this guy's psychic. I'm not going to tell you how it works because you laugh him off the street, but he's got the last 3 in a row. and I got into the last one, made a good money. I'm ready to share it with you because I don't want to leave you out of this. If it does well, great. That's what I want. I want you to make money. I don't care how I get the info, right? If that was a case, as stupid as that is, would you care where the information came from? Is the point I'm making. All you know is, or want to know is, Joe, we want good info. That's it. But you have to also tell yourself you don't always get good info 100 out of 100 times or 10 out of 10 times. There's going to be some times where it just didn't pan out. The goal here is get more good information lopsided than bad information. You know what I mean? And that goes for all this stuff, whether it's a trade call, whether you're just into cryptos yourself, or you're just watching YouTubers and all that stuff. You still need to do your own due diligence across the board. I mean, it's your financial, livelihood, obviously. But hey, we've been doing this since 2017, even before that, honestly, with Bitcoin. But I don't know. That's all I really wanted to say. Look at how long that freaking thing went before it really started moving again. And here we are looking at a couple months. Tell that to the people who waited 3 years, 2-3 years. 2 months. Oh my God. Anyways, take care. This recovery, honestly, should be happening soon. Days away potentially, but hey, let's see what happens. I'm all in. I'm not changing anything. Haven't switched out any coins the last several days. Up. Sitting here waiting. I don't want to play in this market right now the way it is. Even with my own trades. I'm just sitting on the sideline right now. I'm not trying to jump into anything. So, let's just wait and see. Have a good Thursday. Maybe Friday will be a little bonus for us. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Take care.